Hi, and welcome to Narratives of Sail. My name is Dr. Kat Robinson, and I'm going to be your professor for your autumn term experience, and I'm also going to be your professor for the year-long human experience, which means in the fall and the spring, we'll also be spending Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays together exploring a variety of different text, ideas, art movements, all kinds of rich and rewarding experiences. So, I like to say hi so that we get to know each other a little bit sooner. Um, you've already received an email from our peer mentor, Sadie. Sadie is fantastic. She took the class last year. And so she'll be able to explain a lot of the nuances of the class to you, but she'll also be just a great resource to engage as you are getting more and more comfortable with Eckerd College. So as far as the class goes, the first thing is watch the video and get a comfort level with it. And then second, I really want you to go ahead and complete the little form that I'm going to send you. It's a short interest inventory. Basically, it's for me to get a sense of who you are. Also, it's a great way for us to also continue the conversations. A lot of the questions are going to be in reference to things that you like to do, readings, etc. I just want to get to know you. Now, as far as getting to know me, you're going to have a whole year to do that, but just to let you know, I have been teaching here at Eckerd College since about 2006. I also do fellowship and scholarship advising, so I hope to work with you all in the future for those types of rewarding experiences too. I am married. My husband is a sailmaker, so he is very involved in sailing as it is his line of business and work and passion. I'm myself very involved in sailing. I was the first woman Commodore of Davis Island Yacht Club, and I've stayed very, very involved. We are proficient and engaged racers, so we do a lot of racing. I also have a 2-year-old daughter. Her name is White Annie Malone. She is named after her 9th great grandmother, who settled a very small island in the Bahamas called Hopetown on Elbow Key in 1785, shortly after the Revolutionary War, because she wanted to remain loyal to the crown, and she settled there. And so Wyannie hangs out a lot with me too. You will probably get a chance to get to know her also. As far as other things go, I love reading. Reading, as you can see from all of the books that are in my office that are lining the space and place. So we will be getting into the real fun time, I should say the fun times that can be had by engaging a text. First, to let you know, so you'll complete the interest inventory, you'll give me a sense of who you are and what we can do, and then you'll go ahead and when you come onto campus, you'll go ahead and get the books. You should already have the summer reading, which is Evicted, a great and gripping story about the various points of tension that we might experience in having a place to live. I think this whole idea of home is a very important conversation for us to have, not just because you're finding a new home in some ways here, but because home means so many different things to so many different people. And we're going to start out very early with the sense of voyaging and the sense of going out and using the sea to find home or to locate home or just to explore what home means. So this, by reading Evicted, we're going to lay the foundation for us to kind of move forward into hopefully a really robust and rewarding discussion throughout the semester. So get Michael Desmond's Evicted, and then go ahead. And when you get on campus, you can get Stories of the Sea and Poems of the Sea. These are our 2 books for Narratives of Sail. We're going to have a lot of fun with kind of reading literature. I know that some of you are like, no, not literature, but it's not just these words on a page. It's really kind of a reflection of who you are. You learn more about yourself from the reading of the text and your interpretation than you do sometimes about the text. We're going to do a variety of different cognitive explorations. We're going to talk about ontological certainty and epistemological kind of questioning. We're going to really get into the text. We're going to go sailing. We'll probably go sailing at least 2 times, hopefully more. So you'll take to the water, you'll have your story. We're going to just really jump into the idea that we're constructing these narratives of place and space and home and self and others. And what does this all mean in this crazy world that we're living in? And so I really think that our starting spot is going to be finding our definition of home, finding our definition of journey, finding our definition of self, finding our definition of others, and then we'll move forward and keep moving forward. In some ways, the weirdest things happen in autumn term, in that you learn who you want to be, you learn your strengths and your weaknesses, and you also get a sense of like what you want to do here at Eckerd. And Eckerd is a great space for that kind of exploration and platform. So you'll get your books, we'll do the literary analysis, we'll do some sailing, then we'll shift right into human experience in your other classes, and it's going to be a rambunctious and boisterous time. But we're also going to take some time to sit down and go like, hey, what do you want to do with your life? And we're going to think about kind of majors and classes, but it's not going to be in the sense of like, this is all you get to do, right? Instead, it's going to be very much kind of like what you feel might be rewarding. So be aware of that too. Just to let you know, there's going to be a lot of reading, a lot of writing, and a lot of engaging conversation. So come ready and amped and prepared to do this, because this is the start of the next 4 years of your life that you're going to have the opportunity to just get into text and thoughts and conversations and art and all of this stuff that most people never get a chance to do. And so it's a privilege, it's an honor, and it's a task that is the most rewarding experience you'll ever have. If nothing else, you'll get to read some really great books, and you'll get to have some really good conversations, and you'll get to talk and get to know your peers. And these are your friends for life. Believe me, one of my classes that graduated 4 or 5 years ago, right now I've got 2 of my students that are getting married, and they're actually in each other's weddings, and it's the coolest thing ever. I'm still holding out hope because there's a couple couples that I think might get married, but these are your friends, and this is your group, so it's going to be cool. If you do have questions, you can always email me. You will be getting that with the interest inventory. You'll also be getting access to Moodle. Get in there and explore. I put everything on there. I try to really use it. And then, of course, like I said, reach out to me, reach out to Sadie, get on Facebook. I know it's kind of mom book, but like let yourself kind of have some fun with this. So I look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great July, and I'll talk with you soon.